Hi everyone, I'm Devin from the Egan family, and today I have to share with you a very exciting tag video. So if you haven't seen any of these videos yet, there's a really fun tag going around on YouTube right now that is featuring small YouTubers, and I was tagged by two amazing creators. I was tagged by Tiffany from The Life Family Created she's on YouTube and Instagram. She is so sweet. She shares a lot of real life homeschool situations, some book hauls, recommendations, and I really love her because she really is so relatable, so realistic, and she just seems like she would be one of the most calming presences to just like sit down and have a chit chat with. So I love her channel. She will of course be linked in the description box. And I was also tagged by Lauren at The Practical Homeschooler. Lauren is so sweet. She is so easy to talk to, so helpful. I just did a collab with her not too long ago. I will link that in the description as well. And she was so wonderful to reach out to a bunch of us to collab with her. And she also was really helpful. Since it was my first collab, I was having some technical difficulties, and she was amazing at helping me work those out. So I was tagged by both of those beautiful women. If you're not already following them, I don't know what you're doing because they're wonderful. I will link their information in the description box. So go follow them as well. So without chit-chatting for too much longer, you guys know me, I'm a talker. So I'm going to jump right into these questions. Question number one is kind of a long-winded. They're probably going to be all long-winded, sorry. This one specifically will be pretty long-winded for me. And that is, what made you want to start YouTube? Now, I'm probably going to show my age here, but I have been an avid YouTube consumer since it first started with viral cat videos and things like that. I used to watch YouTube like all through college and like when it was first really taking off. And so I first got interested in YouTube for the makeup videos and for anything musical theater related, because I am a big old musical theater dork. If you know me in real life, you know that. But I still am very involved in theater. So that's the content that I started watching. So in my mind, I always thought that I would create a channel someday, but I couldn't really see where I would fit in those communities. I love makeup and I love playing around with makeup, but I never really felt that my talents were something that could contribute to the beauty community. And they also have a lot of drama. And that's not something even though I'm a theater person, I didn't really want to get into that. And I'm very critical of myself when it comes to theater, so I didn't really feel comfortable putting myself out in that way. So I kind of always had it in the back of my head that one day I'd create a YouTube channel. I just didn't really know. Someone's beeping. I just didn't really know where I would fit in the YouTube community. So when we started homeschooling, this was something that, it was one of the first things that I kind of felt confident enough in to share what I've learned and what we do. And not only that, but Parker, my beautiful, sweet Parker, I love him so much. He is also a lover of YouTube. He watches a lot of Homeschool Pop. He is so funny, and he'll watch like a whole bunch of top 10 videos, like top 10 creepiest animals, and he really likes educational YouTube channels. And so when we started homeschooling and I kind of started talking to him about it, he's like, Mom, why don't we just start a homeschool channel so we can tell people what we're learning? And he was so excited about it that it was finally the push that I needed to not make excuses or not be self-conscious anymore, because that's obviously not something I want to project onto him. So Parker, long story short, is what made me finally start a YouTube channel. Question number 2 is, what video are you most proud of? Now I could go the safe route and just say the first one, because anybody who makes videos knows that making and posting your first video kind of makes you feel the most vulnerable. After a while, like this setup kind of gets normal and it feels okay to be sitting in front of a camera, and it's still a little awkward and I still ramble on a lot. But that first one really was kind of a difficult, and it makes you feel vulnerable. But I would have to say, from an editing perspective, it's probably my least viewed video, and I don't even care because it's just so special to our family to have these memories. And that is our 4th of July vlog. Emery is I think we have like 100 views on that video, and I'm pretty sure that like 98 of them are Emery. Because she watches it on repeat because she loves to see herself riding the rides. She loves to see like the little snippets of like the back of her grandma's shoulder, because we don't include them in our videos as much as we can avoid. And she like loves to see the part where they're watching the fireworks. And so it's like an amped up home video for us to have those memories. So even though our vlog style videos are probably do the worst, like as far as analytics go, they're still like, I think those are the ones I'm most proud of, because those are the ones that we as a family enjoy rewatching and will cherish for years and years, even if nothing else ever comes of the rest of our videos. Question number 3 is, do you struggle with social media? And yeah, I do. I don't mind sharing things on social media. Obviously, we don't like share everything of our children's lives. We don't feel like the need to do that. But I just am not very technologically advanced. And so where I struggle is I don't have a picture perfect, like a Pinterest worthy Instagram news feed. And I wish that I could do that, but I just haven't quite figured it out yet. And I haven't figured out like the analytics of YouTube. I mean, we've only been doing this for like 3.5 months, so it's understandable. But sometimes like you put so much effort into a video and it doesn't do well. And as much as you tell yourself, because it is true that you don't do it for views, it's like you kind of beat yourself up a little, like, what did I do wrong? And so in that aspect, I do struggle with social media just because I'm not good at it. But that's okay. I can learn, and we are still having fun. So that is the most important thing, especially that Parker still enjoys it so much. Question number 4 is, what content creators inspire you the most? Like I said, I have been watching YouTube for so many years that my answer to this has truly changed over the years. The majority of my YouTube experience as a consumer of YouTube, like I said, was prior to even having kids. So a lot of the content that I watched previously was a lot of beauty channels. If any of you watched like a lot of beauty channels back in the day, I loved Zoella and like everybody who was popular back then. But now the content that I watch and consume is, first of all, a lot less because I have kids and homeschooling and have a house, but it's also very different content. So I would have to say that my number 1 viewed content creator is probably Stephanie Harlow. I am obsessed with true crime and all things like mystery, true crime, you know, kind of stereotypical, like my coffee and my true crime. And yes, my friend Genevieve and I have joked before, we are both true crime lovers and avid book readers. And we've joked about creating only half joked on my part. I don't know how serious she is, but of creating a podcast one day where we share different true crime cases that fascinate us and link them to books. So if you would ever want to see something like that, let me know and maybe I can convince Genevieve. For real. So Stephanie Harlow has probably the best, most thorough and unique content for that genre. So if that's anything that you're interested in, I will link her below. Like I said, she's probably my most watched or listened to. I can put her on in the background when the kids go to sleep and I'm cleaning, or if I'm like doing my makeup or something, I put her content on. I also really still love Raw Beauty Christy. If you watched her channel before, she's obviously beauty related. She started as a beauty channel, but now she just had a son not too long ago, and she's dabbling in homesteading. She does a lot of gardening videos. Her and her husband also have a vlog channel, and they live on a gorgeous property. And so that's kind of what I watch her for now. I love her outlook on motherhood, on mental health. She really advocates for mental health care and taking care and acknowledging when you're struggling. I really just love her vibe as a person. She gives me I don't know. She's another person that I think that I would really enjoy just sitting down and having a cup of coffee with. As far as homeschool goes, I think the first homeschool channel that I can remember watching was Angela Braniff's channel. She has a few different ones. I watched her regular family channel and I watched her homeschool stuff. And now she lives on a beautiful, beautiful farm property, and she's dabbling in homesteading and having a small hobby farm. And those are things that clearly, in the back of my head, are things that I would love to do. It's just not in the cards for us right now. But I live vicariously through her still. If you have watched homeschool content at all and you haven't heard of JDA, then I don't know where you've been, because obviously she has so many amazing resources, so many incredible ideas. And so I did take a lot of inspiration from her. And I also really love Erica from My Busy Bees and Me. She just, once again, seems so real, so down to earth, so unfiltered in the best way possible. You know that when you're watching her videos, you're getting an authentic person and not some personality slapped on for a camera. And I really, truly appreciate that, as you know, because I'm always a hot mess over here. So I also can appreciate, not that she's a hot mess, she's got her stuff together pretty well. But she just seems so real, and I really, really appreciate that. And that brings us to question number 5, which is, what frustrates you about other content creators? Very simply put, not a lot frustrates me, because if I see something that I don't like or don't agree with, I just don't watch, and I don't let it bother me. But I guess if I had to pick anything, it would be that there is a lot of fakeness, especially not to put things or to lump everybody in this category who is part of this community, because I hardly think that that's true. I still watch a lot of family vlog channels. But I mean, some of the things that you've seen come out about family vlog channels in the past little while, exploiting kids, using their thumbnails from ER visit or pictures from ER visits and thumbnails, using those videos for views. That's not really my style. And so I would say that frustrates me a little bit. But like I said, if I don't like somebody's content or I don't like the message that they're portraying, then I just don't subscribe to them and don't watch them, and I don't let it ruin my day. So I guess, like I said, if I had to pick something, I think it would be that. But like I said, it doesn't truly bother me that much, because I just don't want to bring all the negativity into our lives, and so I just don't consume it. Question number 6 is, what frustrates you about your content? Now, I think this just goes back to me being inept at technology. So I film on my iPhone, and very frequently I have been filming a video, and I have plenty of storage on my iPhone, surprisingly, because I take way too many pictures and videos of my kids. But I swear I have tons of space available. But my camera will just cut off, and I will go on and film. I talk a lot, so I will ramble on for 20 more minutes and then realize that I have to go back and refilm. But I'm sure that's user error and technology error. And also, like I said, I'm not good at Instagram. So if anyone wants to teach me how to use Instagram, I could post a picture in a story just fine. But making it look good is a whole nother thing. If anybody wants to teach me, that would be great. If not, then I hope you appreciate what you get, because I enjoy it. And not really being able to figure out YouTube algorithm. Like I said, videos that you think should do really well because you're proud of, you have to just accept that that's not what YouTube wants to see, and that might not be what your subscriber base wants to see. And so if there is anything that you do want to see, please feel free to request it. We do try really hard to accommodate. I did have a request a while ago about showing how I use my happy planner, which I do plan on doing. I just had to actually break into it, and I'm just starting to do that now. And like I keep promising about this library video, it's being filmed tomorrow. So the end of it will be filmed tomorrow. So that is coming. But if anybody else has any recommendations or suggestions of videos they like to watch, we would be more than happy to do that. Like I said, so I guess that's probably what frustrates me the most is technology error and not being able to figure out YouTube algorithm. But that is just what it is, and we'll figure it out. We'll get there. We're still like super new at this. And then the last question is, what motivates you to make content? And this is a two-part answer. Once again, the first part I would say is all the wonderful people that I've met since creating our channel. Parker, I'm not joking when I tell you that seeing a comment from somebody that we know in real life lights up his day, but it's seeing comments from people that we've never met commenting about how handsome he is, or how sweet he is, or how smart he is, or cute he is, or anything, or even just knowing that people that aren't involved in our daily lives are there's somebody very loud outside. Sorry about that. That some people who aren't involved in our daily lives are watching our content. Really, it truly means the entire world to him. In Lauren's tag video, she mentions that I include Parker in our videos, and the look on his face, you would have thought this boy just won an Oscar or something. He literally, he lit up and he was beaming the whole rest of the day. And it was the sweetest thing. So you and your support motivates, but most importantly, it's Parker. Obviously, he's the one he gets so excited every time we release a new video. He asks to stop what we're doing so we can stream it on the TV so he can be like the first one to rewatch it. He comes up with such cute ideas for like setting up shots or he gets so excited. He asks all the time when we're filming, and I'm gonna get like misty eyed because I always choke up when I talk about my kids because I'm such a sap, but he does. And just like all the, like I said, just the support from all of our subscribers and knowing that this is something that my sweet boy is passionate about, that's enough to be motivated to continue making content. Well, those were all of the questions. Thank you again to Tiffany and Lauren for both tagging me in this video. I have to say that the YouTube mom homeschool community is the most supportive group of women that I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, even virtually. Everybody is so sweet and so welcoming, and I feel so blessed to be here. And so thank you to Tiffany and Lauren for being part of that community and for tagging me in your video. I have two people that I would like to tag to do this video, and let me tell you, if you are not subscribed to their channel, these are very slept on channels. They do not nearly have as many subscribers as they should have. I'm seriously blown away when they put out new videos and I look at their subscriber count and it's not blowing up, because they're incredible. So let me talk about them for a little bit. My first person that I am tagging is Carolyn from the Matthewsons. She has an adorable little boy named Avery. She shares a lot of like homemaking lifestyle. She does fashion hauls. She does candle and body product hauls. She does a lot of different kinds of hauls. She does like home makeover and decorating, some different vlogs. She and her husband just celebrated their anniversary, and she shared a really sweet anniversary vlog. She also is really amazing at decorating cakes, so she has some of that on her channel. She has like literally a little bit of everything that you could want in a channel. She is like, I feel like she's a kindred spirit. She loves everything Halloween and fall decorations and coffee. She is one of the easiest people that I have met to talk to, and she is so sweet. And like I said, her channel does not nearly have as much support as it should. So if any of those topics sound like something that you would be interested in, I'm telling you, her decor is so beautiful. I really think that you should go subscribe to her channel. Of course, she'll be linked below. So I tag her to do this. And I also tag my sweet friend Anna from Fashionably Farming to do this video. She shares so many wonderful tips on gardening or planting anything, flowers, vegetable. There's a truck again. Flowers and vegetables. She is so knowledgeable. I keep joking with her, but it's not really a joke. Anna, I need your help. That she needs to come help me like map out my yard because I have a black thumb. I cannot keep anything alive. I try so hard, but I am just not good at it. But she is incredible, and she takes so much pride and so much joy in what she does, and it just radiates out of her. You can tell that she absolutely loves what she's doing. And so you all need to go check out both of those beautiful women. They're amazing mothers. They're down to earth. Like I said, I really appreciate somebody who's real and likable and honest and raw. And both of those girls are that and so much more. So please, please, please go subscribe to their channels. I'm telling you, they are so slept on. They need more views. They need more subscribers. If they're not gonna, I feel like they're so humble and sweet. So I need to be like their hype woman because they deserve it. So that will wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching and for all the support. Like I said, it's very motivating and very, very welcomed and appreciated. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, like, comment, share, you know, all that fun stuff. Parker also has a little YouTube channel. I will link that in the description. Follow us on Instagram, and we will see you so soon. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye. I feel like I'm always the most awkward person in the world when it comes to closing out a video, so I hope y'all still like me. If anybody's still here, comment what your favorite kind of coffee is in the comments, so I know that somebody is listening to me. Goodbye.